touch anything, but I did use, which I'm gonna keep near, I did use some Post-it notes to get up some of the little dust that came from opening this new puzzle. Make sure this is the shot I want. You'll check my sound, and I'll when I'll message you. I'll just say honey. All right, we're gonna get started, you guys. In a few, there'll be timestamps for those of you who are catching this at the beginning. I just want to make sure my sound is good for those of you who are here. I learned so much about the person who created the painting, Annie Lee, and I cannot wait to share with you guys a little bit about her journey, her family. I learned so much. And I also bought a book, which I'll tell you about, that shares a little bit about her life that I'm going to try to read, and hopefully I can read it simultaneously while I'm doing this. Not at the same time, but like the month or weeks that I take to do this, I can read a few pages of the book. All right. So I'm just trying to check on the visuals of this, if it is actually the direction I want it in. All right, it's good. It looks good on the camera. I'm just gonna plug this phone in that I'm streaming from, and we're about to get started. So I filmed the other night after I showed y'all them tacos, and I have the other two tacos. So as soon as I finish this, I'm about to eat those. The pickled greens with it was so good, y'all. It was so good. But let's get started. I don't have as much time. I'm saying that now, and I might sit here for a long time. But this was a ball. I had so much fun with this. I'm gonna find my lint roller, but I found that if I just go through with this to get some of these sections of dust. But also something I learned, y'all, was that this just might be a cheap company who makes these. I don't remember us spending a whole lot of money on this puzzle, but I did a little research today about puzzles, and I found out that it's levels to this, that there's levels to making them, that there's some companies who work really hard that when you open it, you don't have all this dust all over the place. And if you were here last night, you heard me talking about how some of these are cut really different from the last few puzzles I've gotten from the thrift store. And so my point in saying that is I was right. I watched like 3 or 4 documentaries today about puzzles, and they talked about that. So I'm going to today insert a lot of those documentaries I watched about Annie Lee, who is the artist who created this, who the painting I told you guys I would remind you about and name it was called Blue Monday. And it's the image of the woman in the bathroom, or in her bedroom, sitting on the bed on Monday morning, preparing for the day, exhausted. And so that is what she's really well known for. But I'll insert all of the different videos and write-ups and really beautiful conversations that people have been having about her and about the history of puzzles in the description in about 24 hours after this live. So that's enough yapping. It's been a good few minutes since we started. 4 minutes, and let's get started. Ooh. Man. Girl, no. Man. Ah. I don't know if that fell apart or if I put it together, but we gonna take that as the I don't know if y'all saw that. I don't know if that I don't know if that fell off in me moving all this around or if this is my first find of the day, but we are a good 7 minutes in and I got my first boost to confidence as I get started. I want this to fit somewhere so bad. Okay, so if it doesn't fit there, I'm gonna move it because I just keep picking up the same pieces. No. 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 Okay. Just try the other side. Uh-oh, do we got a match? Yes, we do. I think. Yeah, right? Yes, that's a match. That's definitely a match. You see it, honey? Is that a match? I'll give it to you. Is this piece a match? It's kind of loopy. I'll keep working on something else. Dang. It looks like it's making space for a new piece. Do you think it's a match or no? What do you say? Yeah. I think it's a match because it looks like there's a whole puzzle piece right there. Yay, we're getting somewhere. So if I do get into this too much and really work hard to finish this outside tonight, I am gonna take a good 20-30 minute break to finish those 2 tacos. Because I don't want to eat that late again. I don't want to eat late again like I did last night. So that's why I was so happy that I saved those so I can enjoy it. But it does suck when you save something that has like cool items on it, like the vegan sour cream and all that, because it's gonna be kind of weird. But that's why I really love my pickled greens, because It always adds like a little fresh pickled crunch to stuff that, you know, like a stew, a soup. I'm gonna find my lint roller and it's over for y'all. Okay, so we figured this is a spot. Let's find some new spaces here. This I can't find yet. Ooh, is this a piece? Ah! Are we doing something or am I tripping? You're tripping, girl. Y'all go together. Stop playing. See? Not compatible. So something I'm gonna have to work on is moving my thing up a little more because I'm leaning on it. Okay, so the ones that don't fit, we're gonna move them back to that section over there. That's my new routine to help my brain, is if it don't fit, we're gonna move it because I'll grab that piece for 20 hours. No. 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 I just feel like y'all supposed to be together. No. Okay. Ooh, does this go? Does this go? No. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from you, boo. We tried both your ends and we'll come back to you. Let's try this person. We're gonna try all these green pieces. This strategy is working for me because I promise you something I noticed was I was just picking up the same pieces, trying to make it work. Ooh, does this go? No. Ooh! Ah! Okay, let me chill out. Chill out. Let me open my refresher. I have like a vegan sparkling drink. I'm gonna talk to you guys about these in a bit. I'll show you them. I have a bunch of them and they have been really good. We got a new piece. I cannot get off of this live without knowing I drank at least a full of my water, or at least a full 1.5. That will be the goal. Okay, so let's try to find this person's match. We don't have a match for this person, so stop trying to come back over here, girl. I keep looking at this one thinking, we'll find its match. But no, we haven't. So let's create a section where if I haven't found its match, we're gonna put it up somewhere and come back to it. That's gonna be up here. That's the we'll come back to you, boo section. You guys really can't see that section, but I want you guys to be able to since we're kind of working on it together. Because something I noticed when I was playing it back, when I was publishing the live, was while I was separating the edges, I was like, girl, it's edges right there. Or there was a piece. Oh, that's what it was. Literally, I saw the other piece to the rooster that's right here. So it's in here. I literally saw the other part of it while I was doing the replay. But yes, this is gonna be our little section for, can y'all see this piece? I think this is too high up. There's a whole lot of puzzle pieces over here that y'all can't see. And that may mean I need to just work on my, here. This is the we can't find your friends section. So we're gonna get back to this one. Let's move over these here. And let's get going. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, girl, no. Ain't none of your friends over here. I think you gotta go to the your friends ain't here, girl section. Hmm. Yeah, we're just gonna let you go and we'll move on. Okay, let's get to this one. More of the green section. Did we do? I don't think we did this one yet. No, 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 no. Yay! Is she gonna celebrate every win? I don't know. Okay, let's move on to looking for more for the next one that's there. This is a little better strategy for me for now. No, 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 no. I would never want to be in a puzzle competition. Like I would have I would have the bubble guts. My stomach would be, I would just be so nervous and so awkward. Like I would like knock the drinks over. Like I would, I don't know. I would just do something silly. That's definitely not. Okay, let's move on to this next section. Because when I was doing the research on puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, and I also learned a little bit of the history that I'll talk about in a bit, the history of puzzles. But when I was looking up that history, there was a lot of content about, okay, about how there's like puzzle competitions and a lot of people like to do this to go fast. And it was humbling because whenever me and my husband do puzzles, we kind of move fast. When you have like two people together, there's parts of it that is really, really fun. And I feel like I'd be like, wow, I'm really getting this. And I think I'm really getting it because we're working together. But other people, they be going fast, child. I don't want to do that. I feel like that will add more stress to something that is really relaxing. Okay, I think we're not gonna find her partners. So we're gonna put, but also she could, no, we already checked. We already checked, right? Those couldn't belong, girl. Just put her over there in the graveyard section. I wonder if using the sticky notes will be a great thing to do to start scooping these bad boys up a little easier. Because I'm tired of the, yeah. Then I find a whole world of tools to find. So a lot of the history from what I found is in Europe, that these were made by or created by or invented by a guy who did it with maps first. And it was something that he used to make money and or help people who had a lot of money teach their kids about maps and geography and all that jazz. And so that's the history that I got that has been published in that way. But what I thought was really interesting was just how it expanded. Okay, we're gonna move on to maybe trying to put some of these green pieces together, and if we don't, we're gonna be done with the green for now. Like, what the Suge Knight goes here, y'all? This is the weirdest piece ever. What goes there? Okay. 19 minutes in, I feel like we got a lot done already. No. 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 Oh, that's that chicken. I need to keep that one over there. That's that little, his little beak over there. Remember, we found this piece last night. Those little clues always help when you come back to them and remember. Sometimes I forget, but I do remember that. That was a highlight from last night. That was something that was a little frustrating because there's so much labor just separating all the pieces, and that's something I did have to research, that is a lot of the busy work at the start. But my goal is the next time I crack open a brand new one or one from the thrift store is to enjoy that process and not get too stressed out about it. I kind of messed up. We need to find a new piece to work with. And I'm gonna stop yapping so that I can get through this section. Okay, no pieces for this one. This is gonna go in this section over here where I can't find any matches. Or at least for that section. I think I need to try the other side. Let's try the other side. Oh, no, that doesn't go. All right, this one's done for now. Let's start with this. Uh-oh, do we gotta? No. Maybe. Okay. All right, this one isn't working. I don't understand this piece at all. No. I gotta be careful with some of these because they're so, like, they're cut so weird. Like, this is such a thin piece. It really used to stress me out as a kid when I was at somebody's house or at anywhere and like the puzzles was ripped where it was missing one. Like, we gotta find it. We gotta find it. We got something. Okay. Did we try this other side? I think so, right? Oh gosh. Did we try this other side? Well, we don't got that many, so we can try. When I'm an OG in the like elder home, I'm gonna be like, he liked the way I put the puzzles together. Oh gosh. Okay, there's nothing there. I think this has no friends. I think we checked this. I think we checked this. I'm gonna try one more time because I'm kind of confused if I did this. Yeah, this is one over here. Okay, we're almost done with this section. I don't think this go together. It looked like it does, but it doesn't. And now you just confused me on what the heck I was working on. All right. These are songs that be on like reality TV shows like The Housewives. Okay, these pieces are so weird that I don't even like. Okay, slow down because these could actually go together and I need to like look at it. No. This, you don't got no friends. Bye, girl. And I'm worried about this one, y'all. I am so worried about this one. It's so thin. not go together. All right, we got a whole section where we don't know where their cousins is at. But we're gonna move on to some of this stuff over here. This looks like the porch area. Let's get some of these. I think. I don't know what this is, child. Thinking this is a lot of this over here. Yeah. This is not an end piece. What you doing over here? These do not go together. Okay, these are none of these are related because I'm gonna put these up here with the we don't know where your friends is at. Y'all still can't see these ones over here, but where I'm putting a whole group of ones we don't know where their friends is at. Let's see if we can help this person, because these all look sort of familiar, these colors. Halfway done with my first water. Good. During the live. My goal is to get through 1.5. I think I said tops 2. I think 1 and 1.5 was the goal. Ciao. No. No, no, no. Oh, but there's all this down here. No, we don't know, girl. You don't got no friends. What is this, though? I need a piece that has a yellow piece that has a little bit of green. It's purple. No Post-it note will be wasted. They shall be utilized for love notes. I don't think this is an end piece. I mean, it could be. We don't know, girl. Nobody knows you here. We're gonna put her back. Purple there. Where is there purple on this in the outskirts? Yellow and purple in the outskirts. Yellow and purple. Okay, so it's been a good 30 minutes. I'm gonna pause this playlist. I told you guys that I was gonna try to play a few of my songs. If you were here for last week's video, that wasn't a live. It was just an upload where I shared that I was making music and stuff, writing, and I was inspired by one of the writers I had read that week. I think it was Tony B. I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, but this was the freestyle, but I need to finish the rest of this song, so I'm going to listen to it and maybe once or twice and add to it. If you stop, maybe you'll see. But I'll do that while I listen, so I could just go at the top of the head. If you stop, maybe you'll see just who you might want to be. If you look up to the sky, I think you would realize, yeah, you're leaving much more messes than blessings, maybe. Running away makes you recreate them wherever you're feeling. Wherever you're feeling. I don't know what to do there. If you try, I think you would realize there's beauty between your feet and where you gonna end. But if you try, you can do. You try, you will get through it someday. Okay, I have to align this beat. I'm like sort of making this beat, but it's not. It's like a lot of loops that I have to align and change pitches of. But I'm gonna leave that and then come back to that and see what I could do with those few lyrics that I just sang right there. And the timestamp of this is 40 minutes and 38 seconds. So I'm gonna strip that and work with that this week when I want to write. It was 40:43. Freestyle. So I have somebody in another space who is going to help me mix and master some of those freestyles. If you want to see, I'll put the link to the freestyle that is a little bit more cleaned up and was edited and worked on in the link of this when I'm done with this live. But I can't wait to add to it, because now that I have this person who will mix and master the full thing, I do want to complete it to be a full, I do want it to be a full song. At least 2 to 3 minutes tops, or minimum 3 minutes. I mean 2 minutes. Minimum 2 minutes. So that is going to be something I do for fun and for writing, because it's fun to create. We're going to move on to another one. I'm going to add this over here. We might have to go through the box and find a lot of pieces. Now let's see if we can find your friends. If you stop, maybe you'll see. If you stop, maybe you'll see. Yay, we found a new piece. Okay, so look at, you see that purple? I think this might be the purple that I was talking about, because it's also some white right here. Oh, is this the rooster, y'all? I don't know. Is it? No, I put that piece back. I thought it was the rooster, because remember, I thought I saw it earlier. His feet, yesterday, I mean. Which I think is this. This is the one with his feet, I think. Ooh. Nah, that ain't it, girl. Does that go there? I think that do go there. I think it do go there. We'll see. Well, what is this? What exactly is this section? Is this his arm? Like, is this his arm right here? Well, that's too, could that be the edge? That's too much. I don't think that's his arm. What is this? Something white. And then there's a little bit of pink and brown. Okay, so my goal is to have that song done and sent off to be mixed and mastered by the start of the next month. Because I still have to do a whole new working of the lyrics. This is just like how I try to work with my freestyles or just ideas and just play with them throughout, you know, the time I want to work on it. And then I'll make it my puzzle intro song. We're looking for something with a little brown and a little yellow. A little brown and a little yellow. No. You know, honey, I think the best thing to do is to fix that beat so that I can do a full freestyle to that part. I have to align the BPMs. Like they're just like the beat behind it is a little lagged. So I think that's what I should work on this week instead of trying to figure out that. I can look at that as for the melody or whatever. But definitely I need to align those beats. I'm gonna play it right now so you can tell me if you get what I'm saying. I was trying to do that this morning. Align the beats. In the beginning it's cool, but after the beat fades, it trips.
If you stop, maybe you'll see. That's okay. If you stop, maybe you'll see just who you might wanna be. If you look up to the sky, I think you would realize, yeah, you're leaving much more messes than blessings maybe. Running away makes you recreate them wherever your feet land. Wherever your feet land.
So it's gonna come back up in a minute, baby, and that's where it's kind of, it's not balanced right here.
Leaving much more blessings, baby.
Hear that? Yeah, it's off right there.
Running away makes you recreate them wherever your feet land. I'ma get it, I'ma figure it out.
And that's for show. Okay, I think I'm gonna move on to this one, which look like it's kind of missing something. I feel like I've seen really short pieces like this where I might be able to find it. All right, do this smart. You need to make sure you put it right back. Let's start down here and move up through all these pieces. I think we're good over here. I don't think any of these fit. I don't know why I want this one to fit so bad. Okay, you gotta go to, we don't know where any of your friends is at, girl. Friendless zone. Okay. We'll work with this one, but I have to put her back where I got her from. Okay, I can get a good 20, maybe 30 minutes tops, and then we need to do dinner. You think you'll be ready for dinner 20, 30 minutes? Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is the little feet right here. Remember the edge. And remember the Annie, which is this here, her name. So we're trying to add to this, which I think this is, I always wonder, is this the bowl over here? Like, is this bowl? Is that what this is? Oh no. Nope. So we're looking for a yellow bottom and maybe like a little red and a little brown. Yellow bottom. Yellow bottom. Yeah, I don't think we know any of your homegirls either. Okay, now we have all this to play with over here to figure out if any of these pieces here go together. I think that includes these pieces over here. Yeah, all this stuff we haven't worked with any of these loose pieces. So who's got next? Start with this yellow piece. No. 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 So cute. Let me start over here with these ones. That was cool. Yippee! All right, let's get another spot. That's cool. How's that gonna work? It's a weird piece. Oh, it's been 15 minutes already. I think the one I'm looking at is behind. It's been 54 minutes. Okay. Tops 30 minutes because it's almost 7:30. So we can eat at 7:30-ish. over here. No. I might need to buy some beat packs, honey, so I could play some of them and sing, because I be wanting to sing to these beats so bad. But these are not mine. So I won't be doing it. That's making me feel heck awake. All right, chill out. Does this go here? Ah! Did y'all see that? Let me show y'all. Look at, oh, girl. What in the heezy? That guy's shirt, I found another piece. Because it looked like it could fit, and it does. Yay! We're gonna put that back. Put that back. Put that back. I might need to find one of my old spatulas that I don't use. There's gotta be some tools that people have for moving here. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more go, and then I'm gonna be done with it because it's kind of annoying me. Because it's kind of a confusing piece. Like, what the heck is about to go there? No. 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 I don't think we have this piece, so we're gonna just put you over there with everybody else. No homies yet. We will find your friends later. Who's next? Yeah, because we tried both sides. Okay, let's see. I think I put that one over there for a reason. I don't know why I brought that over there. See some of these little brown pieces. These are cute. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to look at pieces because I've kind of tried that strategy and it has been helpful. I got a lot done. I don't know if you guys can't really see all that we have done, so let me make room so you guys can see all this. We have a lot done. We have a lot of stuff done here, see? This whole section. Oh, we can work with this one too, because did I look for this person's partners? Possibly, I don't know. Let's see this one. All right, she going over there too. freaked out. Goodness. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I was trying to set an alarm. Okay, I got a 7:30 alarm. My nudge to get off of here. Okay, where are we going next? I want to get rid of some of these blue pieces because I can't find any of their matches, and that's just already assigned to me. Oh, look it! Spoke too soon. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera, but we got something there. What is that? Is this little guy's feet or his shoe? Him right here? What is that? I don't see anything else having blue on the edges, so it has to be, right? Yeah, because the rooster's feet are there. Maybe this is... Yeah, I mean, that's the only logical thing I could think of. So it means there needs to be a little brown. Is this his foot? All right. I don't think we're going to be able to find any more of his partners, but I will try. We on a time crunch? I'm gonna leave this one here. I didn't check for his friends, but I'm gonna leave that there. Does this go here? Okay, there's no pieces here for these guys. We're gonna put these here, up here with all the pieces that we don't know where their friends are at. Loose pieces. This one will go here because we don't know where his friends are either. Now, what are these white pieces? I don't even know if this is an edge. Now, what would this be? None of those pieces are needed right now. I don't think this is an edge piece. It'd be so confusing. Some of these pieces I don't think are edges. Like, how y'all sneak in the club? Like, what are you doing? I don't know. This one is a little confusing though. No. Yeah, let me look through these and find out where the culprits of where people done snuck in here. Cause what? got a good 10 more minutes, and let's see if we can get something moving with these little yellow pieces. So many of them. Let's start with you. Okay, just put this over there. I tried. Okay, you keep playing. Keep playing. Leave me alone. I only got 10 more minutes. Why are you bothering me? I just gotta put this one away. I can't find it. I don't think this is an end piece. Well, maybe it is. Let's see. What? Man. Leave me alone. I feel like you lightweight trying to hate on me right now. Because you know I'm about to get this down packed. You know I'm going to be done with this whole 1,000-piece puzzle in 2 hours. Thank you. Is this an edge? I don't think this is an edge piece. I mean, it could. No. I mean, it could be. I'm gonna create a questionable. Is it an edge piece? Questionable section. Yay! Okay, so I need to look for this little line. We might need to move this to the section where there's no more friends because I don't think it has any. Oh! Spoke too soon, I think. Does this go there? I don't know if this go there. Does this go there? Does this go there? It kind of look like it, but it kind of look like it don't. What's up with the Christmas music? Ooh, I'm excited for the holiday season. This is not an end piece. lot of these are not in pieces. I think they do that to trick you. Because when I watched that documentary about the really, really top-notch ones that they make it unique. I think each cut unique, and they do a whole bunch of special stuff. They're the dust-free puzzles. I don't know if we have any more for this. I don't think this is an end piece. I do not think this is an end piece. Fraudulent end pieces. All right, we're gonna put this in the we don't know your people. We gonna help you find your people later section. 5 more minutes. And to think some of these pieces didn't fit because they weren't in pieces. Man. Ain't that about a... Uh-oh, does this go? Yep, that do go together. I don't think this is an end piece either. Well, maybe. I don't get how. I'm questionable about this being an end piece. I think we have a section, questionable end piece section that I was gonna start. We'll just leave it. We've been hearing this song. Yay, we got a piece. Especially with these little ones. These ones have been bothering me because it's so hard to figure them out. They're so tiny. Like, what would even go here? What is happening here? This is so weird. So confusing. I'm gonna move on to another piece. start playing more jazz during these on top of my lo-fi. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, playlist may have something to do with it. I think I gotta move out of the lo-fi to some jazz. Boopy doo. Now let me chill out. Why that alarm didn't go off? I know I set an alarm. All right, we're about to eat a bit. Once my husband comes back, I think I'm gonna show you guys my tacos. Yeah, you're back. You ready to eat? Okay, y'all. So we're gonna definitely be playing more jazz. I'm gonna try to curate my playlist a little better, but it's fine. I think we got a lot done for today. Like when I look at this, I feel like I did really good. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night. I did get through pretty much one. I'll drink that now while I talk to y'all. This is a tricky puzzle because a lot of these pieces, they start looking like edges and they're not. Okay, we're done with this water. But so yesterday my husband had a quesadilla from the vegan spot and I got vegan tacos. Honey, I wanted to show you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna reheat this. That's why. This looks bad right now on camera, but I had this yesterday with my pickled collard greens. And so I think I'm just gonna scoop the sour cream and the avocado off and heat everything up really softly or a little low, not too much so that the tortilla doesn't dry out. But I will be getting that crunch and a little bit of fresh ingredients from my pickled greens. It was so good last night and I'm so happy I had it because I probably would have forgot based on how hungry I was this morning. So I'm thankful I didn't eat it until now. But I'm about to eat that and enjoy my night. Thank you guys for coming and being here when I added the first little chunks of collard greens to my tacos to end my night. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm still going to be doing stuff. I got my walk in early in the morning, but I'm going to be getting in a lot of steps and movement throughout the house, in my nursery, playing some music. And what I didn't share, I think I did share it. I have some notes I wrote down about the woman whose painting this is that I'm putting together. So I purchased Annie Lee's book about her that was written by her daughter. And something I forgot to mention was that I had actually a long time ago, months ago, found a post from her granddaughter, someone who's claiming to be her granddaughter. This was on Threads, and I ended up looking it up again today to make sure I wasn't tripping, because there's a lot of people on Threads who are the grandchildren of amazing people, creatives who we all love within Black culture, and a lot of them are on Threads sharing their connection to their grandparents, and I thought maybe I was mistaken, but I wasn't, and I found her and some of her storytelling, and I'll share that a little bit. But one thing that I really loved about the Annie Lee information I learned today as I watched videos about her and purchased the book was she started her professional art career at around 40 or 50. Some people are saying different things. Like some of the videos said 40, some of the things online say 50. But that is so inspiring as someone who is in my late 30s, who is very thankful that I spent a lot of my time around elders and around a lot of friends who are older than me. where I don't see aging as something that is negative. And so to see someone start their iconic career, like she has so much art. A lot of her art was in a lot of iconic Black TV shows growing up that you can name them right now. Some of the popular Black shows that were on TV back in the day, her art was in it. And so one of my goals is to purchase not only how we got the book today, I want to make sure we get more of her art and start building a collection that I can share as we, you know, finish or work through this puzzle. But she was a very encouraging woman. One of the documentary clips that I'm going to share is that someone like documented her going to North Carolina, because she's originally from, I think, Alabama, and then she lived in Chicago, but lived also in Las Vegas, where her art gallery was. Because I watched a lot of like old school VHS camcorder clips of people interviewing her down south, and she just sounded like a very happy, joyful person. There's like some old like vintage clips I saw of her daughter and her reading her daughter's poem, which I'm really excited about, because the book I purchased from her daughter is poems and stories about Annie Lee. And in the clip, I don't know, her energy, her spirit, and the people she was around, they were playing games. You can tell that her art was based on the life that she lived, the people she saw, the things that she loved. Because it was just some clips of her playing cards, and they was laughing, singing modern songs. Like, this was clips from the 90s. And it just felt good. I took a few notes that I want to make sure I pointed out. There were these clips of women with different nails and rings and songs, and at the table, it was women from 20 years old, 30, 40, 50, 60, all in the room. And how you knew it was like 90s, early 2000s was somebody had a Bluetooth in their ear. And it was just a dope visual, the literal visual of her just hanging with her family and going into Black spaces just to share her art literally looks like her paintings. Like the videos that I'm going to link in this video in the next 24 hours in the description, I'll make sure to link all these visuals that I tried to, as I was watching them, I was trying to snag the links and the titles so I wouldn't forget what I watched. But you could see in all of the documentary clips I've saw of her, and some of these clips are like 20, however old YouTube is, that's how old these clips of her are in North Carolina. Or South Carolina, it's somewhere there, but they literally look like her paintings. The amount of laughing and different things going on in the space, and it looks like home. Like, it doesn't look, I don't know, it's I don't know, it's dope. It just feels like home. And you can tell she really loved depicting real life. And something also that stood out in a lot that I learned about her, she doesn't really draw faces in any of her art. But when you look at, someone says she doesn't draw faces, but she really puts a lot of energy into how she details the people's bodies. So their faces won't have expression of what they're thinking or saying, but their bodies will. Look at the mom. I love this. She's really talented, and she started this in her 40s or 50s. Either one of those is dope to me, those ages. But I'm gonna let you guys go and eat my dinner, and I hope that everybody has a great night if you're watching this live or watching it back later. I am enjoying this, and I hope to enjoy the rest of the night with no scrolling either, with some music while I'm in my nursery, whatever, just a little bit less of that. And I can't wait till the book gets here, because as I read what her daughter said about her, I'll share a little bit more facts about her. And what I love about this is you see these girls all have the matching dresses on. That's clearly their mama. Like, she made these outfits from that fabric. I love it. And then I learned a little bit more about this exact painting, and I'll share a little bit more about that. But I will talk to you guys soon. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the night. Bye.